All right, guys, I just got tagged a little bit ago. If you guys tag me in other people's pictures, I rarely see it. I just saw this one just because it was just like right there. If you have a question, make sure to go to my Q&A and ask me there, and just type it in the Q&A, because I do go through the Q&As, and if they're good questions, I answer them. So, okay, this is me right here, obviously. So this video, the guy asked about he posted a picture of it was some kid about to compete, really tiny guy. And he was like, is this shoulder striations? The guy did have striations in his shoulders, but he was really a tiny guy. So it wasn't that impressive. Once you get to the big boys, like all the top people today, their shoulders, like Big Ramy, Hottie. I mean, you look at all the top guys and they don't have striated shoulders anymore. And people were probably wondering why. They're just big and full and look like balloons. And I don't like that look. And, you know, this is why. Because in the off season or whenever, they start putting all this junk in their shoulders, whether it be they're shooting way too much gear there. I'm talking about like 10 mLs of gear every few days, or they're doing a sight enhancement oil there. Because in the off season, when they're not dieted down, it's like, wow, you know, my shoulders are getting bigger. I would tell clients before they were using it, I'm like, do not put it in your shoulders. They would put in their shoulders and it would keep making them like balloons, and it looked good. And then because they were just like, look like cannonballs. But I said, when you diet down, you're going to have no fibers in your shoulders. Okay. Just like all the top bodybuilders today. I don't know one of them that has fibers in their shoulders. There's probably like one or two, but all of their shoulders, like Big Ramy, that's the big talk now. Like his shoulders are so messed up. And it's like they reward it. You know, when I was competing, if you didn't have striated shoulders like this, like I'm talking about, this is how much over the past 10 years the criteria has gone down, because the quality of competitors, it's just not there anymore. So if you look here, this is a picture of me. It's like two or 3 days before North Americans. My shoulders are super fibrous. And of course, I would always get in better condition than I would always be the most conditioned in the shows. But still, this is how, you know, your shoulders are supposed to look if you do a proper diet and everything. You know, these guys now, watch their back double bicep poses, watch their side chest poses. Their shoulders might be big and full, but there's not one cut at all. We call them striated shoulders, or striations, or fibrous, all that. So it looks terrible, and that's what I'm against, guys. I'm not a fan of like modern bodybuilding, because the past 10 years it's got so out of hand with this, you know, oil everywhere. So hope that answers your question.